Hey guys, it's me, Sam. Happy Christmas. Today I'm going to be doing a review of Darren Aronofsky's Requiem for a Dream. This is one of my favourite films that I've seen in my life. This is possibly the best and most emotionally driving experiences in film that I've seen possibly ever. This of course is Requiem for a Dream, as I said, Darren Aronofsky's second film. I think he debuted with Pi. I haven't seen Pi, but I've seen Black Swan. I believe that's by the same director. I haven't seen The Wrestler either. I do want to see The Wrestler, but Black Swan was a bit strange for me. It wasn't one of my favourite films of last year. It had very high expectations, admittedly. Requiem for a Dream is about four characters that get mixed up in drugs, and it's their life and how drugs affects them. The actress that really drives through here is Ellen Burstyn, who plays the mother of one of the drug addicts, and she gets a phone call about saying that she'll be appearing on national television, and she wants to get on a diet and lose a lot of weight so she isn't appears fat or as unhealthy as she is. The film has four characters: this woman, her son, her son's friend, and her son's girlfriend, which are all hard users of heroin, and the son and his friend decide to go on a drug dealing spree and make a lot of money from the drugs. As you can see, the film is quite similar in some ways to Trainspotting, which I will be doing a review of sometime later next year. But I prefer this film to Trainspotting, where in this film it says drugs are bad. It's completely drugs are bad. It also goes further into say that the media is bad, but I'm not going to dwell on that very much. In Trainspotting, it says drugs are okay. You can use them, but you got to be aware of the consequences. It's okay if you use them. In this film, though, what I really enjoyed was the cinematography and the style, and this film's more of an art film. It's a lot more engaging. The characters, you feel for every one of them. Not a single actor lets the side down. It's about what these people will do to get drugs. In some circumstances it's prostitution, and in others it's doing illegal drug dealing to get a lot of money. Now, this film has also got an amazing soundtrack. I forget who made it. It's the mood of the film perfectly. Highly recognisable soundtrack. I'm sure you would have heard of it without knowing that it's from this film, and made for this film, I believe. Not sure, don't quote me on that. But as the film increases, the music escalates, and certain crescendos within the music, and it swells, and you totally feel for the characters within the film. This film is one of the few films that's actually brought a tear to my eye. The first time I saw this, I was so amazed. I stayed staring at the screen afterwards for about 5 minutes, just realising the amazing bit of film I just watched. And I only recently rewatched it at Christmas Eve, and I ended up crying again at it because it's so emotionally binding, and you really do care for these characters. And when the bad things happen at the end, it's really, really emotion driven. I believe on IMDb it's got 8.5, around an 8 or a 9. I believe it needs more. It means more than that. It's such a great film. It's one of my absolute favourites. Total amazing art film. I'd highly recommend this to anyone. It is rated 18. It does contain a lot of bad hard drug use and some violence in some situations, as well as prostitution. Just go out, watch this film, pick it up. I got this for £2. It's highly worth it. Thank you. I'd give this film a 10 out of 10. This is an absolutely perfect film. Highly recommend it. Show it to anyone you can. Brilliant film. More reviews in the future. Thanks for watching.